What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Dale Kelly here today, guys. Today, this video is going to be about how to pay for your CDL. And before we get into this video, you guys already know what I need you to do, man. Please like, subscribe, and comment for my YouTube algorithm, guys. Again, I'm trying to just get out here more, get more traction on the videos and stuff like that. And again, like I said, just get more exposure and stuff like that. And also reach more people and help them. But okay, guys, let's get into the video, man. How to pay for your CDL. And the reason why I wanted to make this video today, guys, is I got a lot of questions on how do you pay for your CDL, how did you pay for your CDL, how can you pay for your CDL and stuff like that. So for you guys out here that's watching, man, this video is specifically for you. So the first thing is Pell Grants. Now, a lot of people don't know about Pell Grants. They didn't even know that they could get a Pell Grant for CDL training and stuff like that. But you can get a Pell Grant. And then we all know with a Pell Grant, it's not a loan. So with a Pell Grant, you don't have to pay it back out. So this is why this is a great, this is a great way to pay for CDL school. But in order to get the Pell Grant, you have to have limited financial resources. Also, you cannot have a bachelor's degree, and you have to be attending CDL school, of course. So if you're doing those two things, you have limited financial resources. I know everybody out here, you know, we're not rich and stuff like that. Sometimes our pocket is hurting, man. There's a pandemic. So if you have those limited financial resources, man, you don't have a bachelor's degree, and you're going to CDL school, you can get a Pell Grant, man. So look into it for your state, man. Look that up, man. You should be eligible to get it. The next thing I want to talk about is the military grants and financial assistance. Again, a lot of people don't know about this as well either, man. But that's why I want to come here today, guys, and talk to you guys about this stuff, man, because it's a lot of information out here that people don't know that can help you pay for CDL school, and you can save some money and stuff like that. But back to it. So with your military grants and financial assistance and stuff like that, if you're an ex-serviceman or ex-servicewoman, you can get grants. You know what I'm saying? So like many trucking companies and schools, they offer grants and stuff like that, and grants and assistance to ex-servicemen and women. Also, so the FMCSA military skills test waiver program is like, say if you operated a commercial vehicle while you were in service, you may be eligible to take advantage of that FMCSA military skills test and waiver program. So which allows some applicants to, you know, forego a number of requirements that, you know, it's required to get your CDL. So again, that's pretty good, man. The FMCSA, that military skills test waiver program. Like I said before, if you operated a commercial vehicle while you were in service, you may be able to forego a lot of the extra requirements that it takes to get your CDL. So again, that would save you more time and stuff like that. Then you can just get right into, you know, getting your CDL and making that money and stuff like that, guys. So another thing I want to talk about is the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. So the WIOA, as you guys see in quotation. So this right here, man, it helps you get placed in a secure job and stuff like that, and careers also. So, you know, get you a secure job, get you a nice, good career, and it helps employers in hiring and retaining skilled workers, such as truck drivers. So, you know, very pivotal if you're trying to be a truck driver or anything like that, man. This is the Workforce Innovation Opportunity Act is very, very big, man. Helps you with your skill set, especially trucking and stuff like that. So you look this up for your state as well, guys. No matter if you're in Michigan, if you're, you know, Atlanta, California, Arizona, anything like that, any state. Just look this up, guys, as well, and you can get help with this. So again, let's get into the programs now. So come on this side for you guys, the program. So I want to first talk about the Adult and Dislocated Worker Program, right? So a lot of people don't know this, but as part of the Workforce Enforcement, the Workforce Investment Act, that happened in 1998, the Adult and Dislocated Worker Program provides employment and job hiring and assistance to eligible workers, and it helps employers find skilled employers like truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? So again, the Adult and Dislocated Workers Program. So again, this was an act that started, that Workforce Investment Act that started in 1998. Again, it helps, like I said before, it helps provide employment and job training assistance to eligible workers and help employers find skilled employees like truck drivers. And in order to get this, you have to be 18 years older and you have to be a dislocated worker, guys. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people may ask, like, what is a dislocated worker? So like, you're like, you know, you gotta put out of a job, just disturbed from your job, got fired, anything like that, And a lot of times, a lot of people have lost their job due to COVID and stuff like that. So you may qualify for this, and it may qualify as being a dislocated worker. And like I said before, you have to be 18 years and older. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty dope right there, guys. Another thing I want to talk about is the felon retraining program. Now, every state doesn't have the felon retraining program, but I know states like Michigan, they have a felon retraining program. It's called a Michigan's 211 program. You can look that up, guys. But and some other states may have it, but I know specifically Michigan has it, and I know some other states have it. So just look that up. And what that does right there is it allows you, it will connect ex-offenders and stuff like that with job placement and training. It also can give you temporary housing, and it helps you obtain certain specific records and identification that you may need to do your job, do a job over here, require this type of skill set and stuff like that. So that's pretty dope and that's pretty cool right there. But in order to get this felon retraining program, you can't be convicted of certain offenses like that. So say, prime example, you can't be in a commission of a felony while you're driving that truck, of course. You can't be transferring drugs or anything like that, and you think you can get this program. You can't be convicted of a violent crime, so a crime with intent to murder and stuff like that. It's not going to be good. Extortion is another bad one you can't do that. Smuggling drugs, stuff like that. If you did any of those things, you won't be allowed to get this felon training program. Now, a transient worker program, right here. Another program. Now, this is pretty much good in a lot of states where the agriculture is pretty, pretty massive, pretty vital, and pretty important, stuff like that. Because populations and seasonal and migrant workers is looked to retain a new career and new training and stuff like that. So if you're a transient worker and stuff like that, like I said, you're in a state that's pretty agricultural and stuff like that, pretty seasonal, but you're looking for a new skill set, new training, you can also look this up. So say states like that, maybe California, it could be Arizona, it could be somewhere on the West Coast, it could even be in Georgia and stuff like that. This may be a good program for you to look up. So just look this up as well, guys, and to see if your state, if it applies to your state like that, and if you're able to do it. Another thing is scholarships for CDL training. Now, a lot of people don't know that you can get scholarships for CDL training, which is kind of crazy to me, but truck driving schools, they'll give you scholarships to go to truck driving schools. And if you don't know, then you can't apply yourself with the right type of knowledge again, guys. So this is why I wanted to make this video for you guys right here, because now you know, man. So, but yes, they offer scholarships for CDL training. It sounds crazy, but they do, man. So you can get scholarships to go to CDL school, and it's another good source that you may not have to pay back. So it's not like coming out of pocket or a loan and stuff like that. You may not want to take out a loan, even though it's not really a bad idea either sometimes. But again, so the people that's eligible to get these scholarships are veterans, first responders, people with disabilities, applicants from low-income families and stuff like that, people who stay in a certain type of area, so residents of a certain area, usually it's inner city areas and stuff like that. If you live in the inner city, you may be eligible to get this scholarships for CDL training. Women, yes, women, if you're out here, you're watching this, you're a woman, you're definitely eligible to get a scholarship for CDL training. And members of a trade association and family members, so you guys are eligible as well. Also, now paying for cash for your CDL. I personally feel like this is a good option if you have the money and stuff like that. If you can pay for cash, if you can pay with your CDL with cash, I feel like this is a great option. Or if you can work out a payment plan with the CDL school that you're going to, I feel like this is a great option. And in my next video, I'm going to talk about why I prefer paying for cash with your CDL over a company-sponsored CDL training. But I'm going to get into that next video. You guys stay tuned. You guys look out for that video. But yes, paying cash for your CDL training. I know some states may charge up to $7,000. I know in New York, I think they charge $7,000. But again, if you can work out a deal, if you can work out something with the school that you're going to and stuff like that, paying cash wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to talk about that next video. And of course, company-sponsored CDL training. So if you all know about the company-sponsored CDL training, they'll pay for your CDL school. You usually have to work for them for a year or two or stuff like that, or 100,000 miles you have to put in order to get that CDL license. But again, I'm going to talk about next video. I kind of really don't like that. And another thing is a line of credit, or you can get a line of credit, or you can take out a loan. Is another reason, another way you can pay for your CDL if you want to do that. And you usually kind of have to have good credit to get that loan or get a line of credit and stuff like that. And it may not be too bad because again, you can take out that loan, and as you're working and stuff like that, you just pay it back monthly and stuff like that, and your credit can rise. So these are a few ways you can pay for your CDL, man. Like, it's a lot of ways you can pay for it. It's not just company driving or just paying out your pocket. Like I said before, you have felon and training programs, you have transient record programs, you have adult and dislocated record programs, you have the Pell grants over here, you have military grants and financial assistance, and you have the Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act. So it's a lot of ways you can pay for your CDL, guys. So don't limit yourself, or just like don't box yourself in. Make sure you guys do a lot of good research and stuff like that, even do more research. I'm gonna try to put some links down here at the end of this video for you guys as well, so you guys can just see like, okay, hey, some link here for you guys. We're gonna try to find out for you all, man. So you guys can just better apply yourself and have a better way to pay for your CDL. I know it's very expensive, like I said before. I know it can be very expensive, but again, use those Pell grants, man. Use the military grants, the financial assistance if you're an ex-military person. Use the scholarships as well. Use some of these programs right here that can help you and stuff like that, man. Just use everything to the best of your ability that you actually like. You know, you can apply in, that you can actually fit in and stuff like that. So, you know, guys, this is the end of this video, man. So thank you guys for watching, man. Thank you guys for coming to class today, of course, man. And again, like, subscribe, and comment for me, man, for my YouTube algorithm, guys. I see you guys, man. The Esquire trucker will blow soon, man. I see you guys.